Coming from The Independent, Trump team litters White House lawn with mugshots of arrested migrants. Yeah. President Donald Trump's administration has lined the White House driveway with large posters featuring mugshots of migrants as the president broadcasts his immigration crackdown, according to a report. You mean the border czars? Immigration crackdown? The border czars? Wet dream? In a clear view for the press, the roughly 100 posters were placed along Pebble Beach, the north grounds of the White House where TV crews broadcast from, Axios reported Monday. Each poster features the word arrested above, the immigrant's mugshot and the crime they are accused of committing. Instead of names, the posters say illegal alien under each mugshot. What a way to be despicable and dehumanizing. And see, this is a way for people to try to pretend like this isn't history repeating itself yet again. This is a way for people to lie to themselves and say that they weren't despicable like those people from the past, i.e. their ancestors. Newsflash, yes, the fuck you are. You all will always find a way to dehumanize someone while showing yourselves to be the furthest from humane. But let's continue. The hope is that the posters are visible behind the journalists as they broadcast from that spot, a White House official told Axios. So they're admitting it's for propaganda purposes. Photos obtained by the news website show posters with immigrants who allegedly committed murder, sexual offense against a child, rape, and distribution of fentanyl. That sounds like a Trump family reunion. The posters capture some of the worst illegal immigrants and criminals the Trump administration has arrested since taking office, an official told Axios. Once again, you mean the border czar Tom Homan's administration? The Independent has reached out to the White House for comment. I just bet they did. The lawn display comes after a New York Times Siena College poll found that less than half of Americans, 47%, approve of the way Trump is handling immigration. Well, that's good to know that only 47% of the country is racist. I guess that's progress. I guess. That's a relative strength for the president in recent polls, as his overall approval rating has dipped since his inauguration to 42%. Now, I saw a poll from CNN that said 41%. I saw another poll that said 38%. Your boy is tanking by the moment. And see, he's trying to manipulate you into thinking that what he's doing, aka what the border czar Homan is doing, is a good thing so that you sing his praises because, you know, he thinks that he's the mustache man failed artiste that didn't even hit the eugenic standard that he was pushing forth onto other people. Sound familiar to what's going on right now? Polling by ABC News / Washington Post / Ipsos shows his approval rating as low as 39%, marking the worst showing for a president at the 100-day mark dating back to at least the end of the Second World War. What happened? What happened during the Second World War? What happened? You're recreating the same history. What happened? Maybe all of you all that's on board with backing Trump should take a look at World War II and remember how you all used to praise and be so proud to have an adjacency to a World War II vet. You're becoming what they fought against. So once again, what happened? The posters were set up shortly before Trump's border czar, Tom Homan, was set to give a briefing Monday morning. Because, of course, Tom Homan is trying to save face for his administration. The Trump administration has been scrutinized for removing alleged Venezuelan gang members last month who were then taken to a brutal Salvadorian mega prison under the president's use of a wartime law. We're not at war with anybody other than the Trump administration. In court documents, an immigration and customs enforcement official admitted that many of the deported men have no criminal record whatsoever. So all of you liars out there that were lying for the sake of trying to save face for Trump, what say ye now? Over the weekend, a 2-year-old U.S. citizen appeared to have been deported from Louisiana to Honduras. A federal judge denounced the move as having no meaningful process. The child was reportedly released in Honduras on Friday, along with her mother and sister, who were born in the country. And just a little bit more information, just so you have full context. The mother was not allowed to complete a conversation where she could get information regarding legal aid. She was not told that her children did not have to leave. She was also not told explicitly that her children, who are U.S. citizens, were not deported. Yep, it's a whole lot of manip-a-dipping going on. Last month, Homeland Security announced that in Trump's first 50 days in office, ICE has arrested nearly 33,000 immigrants, nearly half of whom were convicted criminals. These include the arrest of a Honduran man convicted of criminal sexual conduct with a minor and a Mexican man convicted of drug trafficking. Keep in mind that Baltazar Homan said that his goal was 1 million people this year. He didn't say criminals. He said 1 million people. He didn't say undocumented immigrants. He said 1 million people. And I want y'all to keep in mind all the issues people are having at the border.